What's good, people? What's cracking? The fuck is up? Y'all know what it is. Give me a second. I'm just gathering my thoughts and shit together. What's good with y'all, though? Uh, I'm going to be joining y'all back on screen live in a minute. You know what I mean? Oxo Fooly. What up, though? Amir Savage. What up, Jim? Larry, what up, Larry? I knew it. I got dizzy. I knew the motherfucker was watching. My fault. What's good, though? Let's get moving. Hey, listen, man. What's good, everybody? What's good? Waiting for my illustrious partner to join us in a little bit. But other than that, what's cracking? We in here. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the school shit, yo. Like with the school buses, yo. There's kids really riding on the aisles or sitting on the floor or standing on the bus while they riding. I heard that. Is that true? If it's anybody on here that's involved with the schools, please let me know. Because I want to see what's happening. For real, for real. That's wild, man. That's wild. Because, I mean, they had people, I know for my kids, I had to do some kind of sign up on on the Anne Arundel County website. I had to do a sign up for my kids. Ice, what up, Ice? I had to do a sign up for my kids to be able to ride the bus. And they telling me now that it's still confusion because they really don't know who is assigned to ride the bus and who not. And I guess the bus drivers don't want to be assholes and turn the kids away. So I guess it's going on. I should have all confused over here. My bad. What up, though? But what's good? What up, though? Hey, I can't see y'all. So for those of y'all who saying what's up, I see this one. You gotta jump out of the live. I don't know who that is. I can't see who it is. You see it say Facebook user. You gotta jump out of the live and then give them permission to use your name. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get this shit in order. And what up, though? Hey, somebody took a roll, yo, out your lunch, B. Somebody took some shit out your lunch, though, bro. Real talk. Ashley, what up? Corey Witt, what's good? That's who that is. What's good? Ash, I thought you was off anyway, though. That's crazy. Niggas is stealing dinner rolls at work, yo. We got to talk about that. Niggas stealing dinner rolls at work. That's some serious shit, right? Yeah, I mean, that's common, yo. You know what I mean? Oh, all right. I was ready to say, I thought you was off by now, yo. You know what I mean? I'm good, fam. I'm good, yo. Chilling, man. Chilling, same old, same as. You know how I go, man. We in here. Jim, what up, yo? What's good, yo? What up with you? I still need to get at you, too. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow when I'm in Annapolis. I still need to rap with you about some things. But listen, man, what I'm trying to think, yo. See, it's usually easier with Mikey on here too, because he be remembering shit. I don't be remembering shit. I spoke too much. You know what I mean? Jimmy, Big Jimmy. Oh, that's what it is, Ashley. Where's Mikey? No, Mikey. He running a little, you know, running a little behind. We black. You know, sometimes we go to CP time with it. You did. You know what I mean? Already, my dude. I we a lot of shit been going on for real, for real. So, but from one thing, what up, Larry? The one thing I want to talk about. Oh, it was all good, yo. It wasn't necessarily a party. We just sat out back, man, talked about life and drank heavily. I ain't drank that much in a minute. I haven't drank that much since my birthday last year on the no bullshit. But so the kids is really, really forced to be super crowded on the bus right now. Is this what's happening with Anne Arundel County? Anybody on here got kids in Anne Arundel County schools that's trying to jump in and say, "Let me talk." I'm gonna send you the invite, and you can jump in the conversation and talk about this shit. Cause I thought, like I said, I thought they had kids sign up. I had to go online to the website and sign both of my kids up to be able to catch the bus. You know what I mean? But they saying now there's so many kids still, a lot of schools, and there's still bus shortages. Like it's crazy. But a lot of people are saying that when the county when the school system was holding meetings about it, that parents were supposed to go out there and show up and show out and tell them what they needed, and they didn't. So shit just went the way it went. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they saying there's kids standing up on some buses, kids in the aisle, sitting in the aisle and shit. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I'm trying to tell y'all. All right, so if y'all hear some thumping and tapping throughout the night, Kai is playing the drums. He's gonna be that's his instrument of choice for band. So so you probably gonna hear some tapping. That's what a lot of people say. Ashley, parents been talking about it, but ain't nobody really, really doing nothing about it or getting involved when it's time to talk. And that's why they was able. That's why they did what they did, because not enough parents looked out for the situation for the cookout. Real talk. Like, I mean, I don't know the whole, I don't know the whole oneness of the situation because my kid's not. The time shouldn't have changed if more parents. So you think the times wouldn't have changed if it was more parents involved with it? That's wild. Ah, yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, the parents do gotta be more involved with it. My bad, people. My bad. My bad. My bad. Shit is crazy. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong right now. These people done brought the wrong food to my house, so now I gotta call them It's crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all. Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. This is the blackest shit that has happened to me all week. I apologize. This shit is crazy. I apologize, y'all. But yeah, so okay. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. These motherfuckers sent the wrong pizza to my house. My bad, yo. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And I'm the only adult in the house right now. Big Mama's out having fun. So I gotta handle these issues. I see now, single mothers, oh, I'm sorry. Y'all be going through some shit. Y'all be trying to have y'all little fun and y'all little me time and shit with y'all little rolls, toys and shit. And then they send the wrong fucking pizza. Now you got, turn it off. Call Domino's. And then, you know what I mean? That's crazy. That is some nasty business. I tell you. Hey, Ice. What up, Ice? I'm gonna make some more egg rolls tomorrow, yo. I know, right? I'm sorry, hello? Supposed to be on it. My child is allergic to black olives, so I'm glad they didn't eat it. How soon can y'all have another pizza here? The right one. Thank you. I appreciate it. My son will be there to answer the door. 418 Mystic View time. All right. It's done. It's done. All right. Somebody said we're gonna talk off camera. Feel like we're on the phone and you talking to other people. I should hang up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My apologies. I apologize. It's done now. Like I said, single parents, I don't know how y'all do it. But shit just happened right then and there at that moment, and I had to handle it right then and there at that moment. It's some black shit. We family. Y'all know how the fuck it go. Like, I ain't even gonna bullshit. Like, whatever. Y'all niggas know what it is with me. I'm just waiting for Mikey to join us, but you know what I mean? He's running a little bit late, but we was both running late for real, for real. You know what I mean? Absolutely. You know what I mean? We just, it is what it is. But it's, I'm elementary school teacher said Mus was from high school and she wanted to get off the same hours. So the elementary kids are going second. So middle school kids go to school last now. Yeah, because my son go to school before my daughter. But elementary goes to school before high school? Because my son catches his bus at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I've been hearing people saying that their kids, are you serious, yo? Elementary school at 7:40 in the morning? That's crazy. I always thought it was high school, elementary school, then middle school. They got the elementary kids going before the high school kids. So y'all waking up 5 to 10 year olds at 6 something in the morning. So that means you got to change bedtime. That means kids must be going to sleep a little like an hour earlier. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My daughter Karen, her bus don't come till 5 minutes to 9. I leave out to go to work at 9 o'clock, and she's walking out the door with me. My son go out the door 15 minutes after Kamala leave to go to work, a half hour after Kamala leave to go to work, and Kamala leave to go to work anywhere between 7 and 7:15 in the morning, and then Kyle outside by 7:45. That's crazy. I did not realize that, yo. I did not realize that the elementary school kids were going to school before the high school kids. So that's why they're getting out earlier. And you got a lot of parents that's worried about childcare because the older kids don't get out till a couple hours later. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, but what happens when, like, okay, Admiral Fergie yesterday, and it was like, stop. That's crazy, Ashley. Ashley said she drove past Admiral Fergie yesterday and there was like 200 kids waiting on the bus, elementary and high school kids. That's crazy. I mean, I asked my son and my daughter so far, they said that the buses haven't been crowded for them. They said that the bus has been cool for them so far. And they haven't had that issue yet. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That they got them kids, they got them babies going through all that shit, yo. So, Ashley, you didn't sign your kids up to ride the bus when they sent out the joint for them to ride the bus? Y'all didn't have to do that? Because we had to do that up here. I know. I mean, I guess the school my kids went to, we had to do that. But I didn't know that. I thought that was something that was done everywhere. But they saying that they're having a problem because they really don't know. Oh, okay, I dig it. But they were saying that they have a problem because they don't know which kids signed up and which kids weren't. Because apparently, if the parents didn't sign the kids up, then the kids aren't supposed to be riding the bus. So I wonder what's going to happen when they start speaking about that. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. I got a question, yo. Some shit I was thinking about. To save the rest of this conversation when Mikey joins us. But I got a question. This is a serious question, and I'm gonna take this moment and I'm gonna be serious. Deadbeats. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. How do you wake up and know that you have a living, breathing human that you helped create, walking the earth, and you don't do shit for them? Like, what do you do to motivate yourself to not do shit for your kids? That's what I want to know. How do you motivate yourself to not be shit for your kids? Where does that come from? Where does that inspiration come from? Where do you find the time to just be like, fuck them, I ain't fucking with my kids. Fuck them. That's some serious work. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't know about y'all, but that's crazy to me. I can't understand it. I can't understand it at all. Well, that's a question for y'all to ponder on. You know what I mean? All you deadbeat motherfuckers. Do something for your kids. Go buy them some school supplies or something. Damn ass motherfuckers. Anyway, so aside from that, there's no other real issues or nothing. It's just the school bus shit. Because I mean, ultimately, like I said, I've seen a lot of people say that parents didn't show up when they were talking about all these changes and shit. Yeah, true shit, actually. I, again, it's nothing in the world. Oh, it's a teacher shortage too. That's right. Cause yeah, didn't they say like altogether Maryland needed like 1,000 teachers or some shit, like for all the school systems or something? It tallied up to like 1,000 or over 1,000. I know they said Baltimore needed like 800 people. Baltimore said, "Fuck them kids." Like, we not teaching shit in Baltimore. Word bond. I was like, damn, they did be more kids dirty. They're like, fuck that school. We ain't teaching them shit this year. That's crazy. And they still got the issue with the heat and the air conditioning and shit up there, don't they? In Baltimore. That's crazy. Listen, man. I That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, the air conditioning in Baltimore schools ain't worked since Kurt Schmoke was mayor in the 80s. And I don't even think the shit was working then. That's crazy. But you only hope it gets worked out for real, for real. I don't know how these babies is making it right now. Well, I mean, it's the first. Is it something that could be tallied up to because it's the first week and they getting back into the swing of things and they trying to figure out things? The could that be what it is? I mean, it is the first few days of school. You know what I mean? Well, I ain't talking about Baltimore no more because I don't live in Baltimore. I'm talking about Anne Arundel County now, actually. Yeah, I changed the subject. No, bullshit. But yeah, yo, like, that's crazy to me. How how do you, if you know that you're gonna have an issue with the time for your kids going to school, why wouldn't you go to the meetings about the time changes? Like, is it anybody on? And you know what though? Honestly, I feel like that should be the choice. I honestly feel like it should still be a choice to do virtual, but somebody was telling me it was, but you had to sign your kids up before the end of school last year for this year. Somebody told me it was, but you had to sign your kids up. You know what I mean? You had to sign them up at the end of last year for them to be able to do virtual this year, which don't really make no sense to me. Like, that's crazy because at the end of the day, you'll still be able, like, if a kid is picking to be virtual, if a parent is picking for their child to be virtual, then you can't blame the teacher if the child not learning. That's not the teacher's fault. You know what I mean? If you as a parent choosing for your child to do virtual learning, then yeah, that makes sense. Put the kids who don't have buses back viral. Hey, Ice, that makes sense, yo. Like that right there. That makes sense, yo. That makes sense, yo. Absolutely. And a lot of it is based on being able to just be around other kids and just be in that situation. You know what I mean? That's crazy though, man. Like, I didn't know that was one of the issues. But like, I've been talking to people all day. A couple of my coworkers got kids in Anne Arundel County schools, and they was telling me like, nah, they just don't know which kids ain't supposed to be on the bus. Like, that's crazy to me. But like I said, they sent me email like repeatedly. Like, I know they emailed me like 7 or 8 times in a week about signing my kids up to be able to ride the bus. And I sat and I did that shit. And see, that's what I was wondering, yo. I was wondering about that, yo, because somebody else told me the same thing. She said, "What you get an email about?" I said, "I got an email about signing my son up for and my daughter to ride the bus." And they was like, well, I didn't get no email like that. And I was like, well, they said they was sending it out, and that's why I said maybe they was doing it based on the schools. That's the only thing I can think of. You know what I mean? Hey, Kendall. I see Kendall watching. Because Kendall be knowing about the school shit too. She be knowing heavy about the school shit too. Hey, yo, are they really making kids like sit in the aisles on the bus and stand up on the bus? Right. What's going on? See, that's what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, Ice. Even people who signed up in some places still don't have a bus. That's crazy. So is it like, so that it gotta be where you live at? Because where I live at, it's a lot of black kids. So I, that's crazy to me, yo. That's crazy to me. Like, cause that's what why have kids sign up if you're not gonna have room for? And at the end of the day, you gotta provide buses for these kids. And now anybody else get the text about the school saying there's no surveillance or no security in front of the school and shit at the time, or there's no supervision in front of the schools and shit. Oh, okay. So they so not enough people signed up in certain places, so they pick and chose. Mm, that's crazy. That's the same. That's wild. Damn, they stay fucking 20 babies over, yo. See, me too, Kendall. I'm still trying to figure out why they had us do that if it's gonna be an issue with overcrowding. That's crazy. Ice said 20 don't have buses. And her, like, that's wild to me, yo. Um, that's crazy. Like, they just keep shorting the fucking kids. They keep shorting these fucking kids so much, yo. Like, this is crazy to me, yo. This is crazy. And they keep telling these, they done made everybody, like I said, I just thought everybody did the sign up shit because I had sign up. So I just figured it was everybody. That's crazy to me. That's true. That's true, Kendall. Like, this is the thing, though. People don't want to work, but that's the problem, and no one wants to deal with disrespectful kids. That ain't the mad face. That's my stink face. You see the nose? That's the stink face. Because it's a family show, like Mikey said. So certain shit I can't do on camera. So that's why I have the stink face. Certain shit I'm not allowed to do on camera. I have to cover up. Because Mikey keeps saying it's a family show. So it's a family show, and I be trying to have important people on here. Hey, yo, I heard that they telling veterans to sign up to be teachers, yo. Yo, Ice, I'm gonna tell you, yo, last year my daughter, they put me through so much bullshit, yo, to take her to the Baltimore. When I put that post, when I was talking about the Baltimore Zoo, that goofy shit. Yo, they put me through so much bullshit to go to that corny ass zoo. I was fucking pissed. You hear me? Yeah, that's what they were saying, Ashley. But somebody told me that they hiring like military veterans. They telling military veterans. You know why though, right? You know why they're looking for military veterans too, right? I wonder if anybody can tell me. Yeah, yo, they can't. That's crazy. Y'all know why though? Y'all know why they telling the military, ex-military to come? And it's one thing that schools and military have in common. Why y'all think it is? I mean, my answer is not going to be the answer, but because military veterans have practiced conformity. So that's what they try to teach in schools as well, which is one of the reasons why they like to allow military to come to schools and try to get students to join the military. It's a conformity thing. That's why they want veterans to join and be teachers. Like, it makes sense, right? I'm not saying that that's why, but to me, that's what it seems like. Because they've really been pushing for that. Not even if you have teaching credentials. You don't have to have teaching credentials. If you're a veteran, you can become a teacher right now. Like, this is what COVID did, yo. Like, that's crazy. Like, when we really sit here and think about this whole situation, COVID did this. COVID made people not want to drive the bus no more. They put teachers in so much danger that they don't even want to teach no more if it's not virtual. That is crazy. COVID really, really, really threw a lot of shit off. A lot. Big facts, Kendall. Big facts. They're always somewhere in there. They are always somewhere in there. Y'all gotta forgive me. My bed really is made up. It just looks like it's not. You know what I mean? But my bed is made up. Hold on. But nah. Yeah, a lot of people say that too. It's just crazy to me because for huh, the kids to have some type of normalcy. Like they really haven't since 2020. When it comes to school, anyway, they really haven't had any type of normalcy. They really haven't had anything to. They really haven't had anything to motivate them to want to continue to be social and have fun. That's crazy. Tiara, what's going on? I see you watching. What's good? Listen, all right. So anybody that got kids in school that want to join the conversation, y'all can join the conversation. Y'all already know how I roll. Just say, let me talk. I'll send you the invite and we can jump in and we can all talk together. Y'all know how I go. But it's, I mean, Serena Williams going out on top. Superior athleticism. Somebody posted today. Uh-huh. We was just talking about Tiara. We was just talking about the school shit with the buses and what's happening with the buses in Anne Arundel County and how the kids is dealing with that. You know what I mean? And how the parents is dealing with it and with the new school times. Because I know you got a high schooler now. I think right? Yeah, you got a high schooler. She graduated already. So you out of the school game for a little bit. But I didn't realize that the elementary school kids was going earlier than the high school. I didn't realize that. I thought that they were just going a little bit earlier than normal, but not earlier than actual high school. That's crazy. Facts. Amazon kicking out bread. I talked to a dude Amazon say he make like 23 an hour right now. And said he only has to work 4 10-hour days. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So yeah, you out of the school game for a minute till the baby get back in. But hopefully by the time she ready, everything will be in order. So what about the charter school that's in Annapolis? What is it, Monarch? What's the name of the charter school? You know what I mean? Because do they use the bus system too? Like that's wild. Yeah, they can work all year. Like they don't have to wait. Huh. Wow. That's wild. Yeah. But I mean, like, cause my daughter, my oldest daughter, she's a teaching assistant, and I know during the summer she was working doing hostess. You know what I mean? But that's wild, man. Like I pray for all of these kids, man, and y'all stop fucking around and get some goddamn and run the county schools. Stop fucking around and get some buses down there for them goddamn babies down in Newtown 20, man, and Woodside Gardens, man. Stop with that bullshit, man. Get all these babies to school, man. That's what the fuck happens, though. That's how they do it, though. Fuck with the kids first. You gotta fuck the kids up. So that way you can lock them up when they get older. School to prison pipeline is some real shit. I mean, genuinely real shit. It's a fucking shame. It is a fucking shame. I tell you. But we gotta look at too, parents like that actually makes sense. No, they not actually. They wasn't shit when we was in school. They wasn't shit when I was in school. I'd have been out of high school. Shit, 27 years, 28 years. 27 years. I'd have been out of high school. Yeah, man. Like people had to get like, listen. Hey, No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I guarantee you. Somebody told me. Call social services and find out what you got to do for your kids to qualify for free lunch. They didn't take free lunch away. What they took away, well, I mean, yeah, they did take away free lunch because everybody was getting it at first. Because all of that money ran out. It ain't a pandemic no more. All of that bread ran out now. They don't have them. They don't have them. They don't get them benefits no more. The school systems and shit. So that's why. Yeah, yeah. You might fill it out, Kendall, because one of my coworkers said she did, and because she didn't think so. She said she sent her kids with money to school for lunch. She said her kids came home with the money and was like, our lunch was free. So they might be just putting it through fast for the people that might not have that might have fell through the cracks when they took away the, you know what I mean? So I would call them. Right, right. But what I'm saying now, though, Ashley, is that some people who whose kids were getting it because, yeah, that's the least they could fucking do. They got the kids doing everything else. You know what I mean? The least they can do is make sure that the kids fucking eating if they ain't doing nothing else. They obviously not learning in a proper environment. They're not getting the school or home really in the proper way. So the least they could do is fucking feed them. Like, god damn, that's wild, yo. So they do still get free breakfast, just not lunch. That's a lot with this. Is there anybody that worked for Anne Arundel County? See this? See. Kendall saying they're not feeding them, but Ashley saying they're getting free breakfast. So they get free breakfast, just not lunch. But shit, half of these kids eat lunch at 10:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning. That's still breakfast time, goddamn. We get the food from the school for camp. They send mac and cheese for lunch. Wait a minute. Oh, you mean when they went for the summer lunch program, Kendall? That's what you're talking about? Because my kids used to go too. When they first started with that shit, they was making some live shit. These kids getting sweet sour meatballs over rice, teriyaki chicken and vegetables and shit. I was like, they feeding them 5-course meals and shit. And after a while, shit just started changing up. The kid like, yeah, because my son, he's a picky one. He a picky eater, so he's a grab bag kid. And the grab bag got the drinks and snacks and fruit and shit in it. He don't do too much with the lunch, but that's wild, though. That's wild that they did cut that. But as I was saying, some people's kids who were getting free lunch because they get food stamps was falling through the cracks. Yeah, yeah, some bullshit. Like my son already said it. He was like, Dad, I just eat the fruit and the vegetables and drink the milk. You know what I mean? He already picky. So when he go, he just hoping that it's some shit that's not gonna be whack. You know what I mean? But like I told him, I said, yo, it's crazy that these kids is going through this though. Yeah, like he did, Kendall. He tell me, and like so now, I just go to the grocery store on Sunday and I buy shit. I'm like, yo, make sandwiches and take them. You know what I mean? Like he say, he just eat the fruit. Yeah, facts. Because they don't like the food that is being served, from my understanding. Like the food that's being served is on some bullshit, and that's why like okay, so that's why like we got to do things like give to like community pantries and shit, man, because People can holler at people with community pantries, and they could make sandwiches and give sandwiches and chips and fruit and something to drink for the kids to take to school for lunch if they're really not digging the school lunch. You know what I mean? Like that might I'm gonna holler at some people and see we might see if we can make that happen this year. Hey Kendall or Ashley, y'all know anybody that we might can make that circulate with? We'll put a call out and see if we can do that. Holler at some good people. See if some good people willing to get up and make some sandwiches. Meet up, make a couple hundred sandwiches, get some chips, get some fruit, get some drinks, so that these kids will have some shit that they actually can eat when they go. Y'all tell somebody holler at me, man. We're gonna see if we can politic that out right there. Cause if I don't like nothing else. I like to make sure these motherfucking babies eat, man. You can't do nothing else for the babies. You gotta at least make sure they're gonna eat. If they eat, then that's gonna give them the energy to want to learn some shit. For real. That'll give them the energy to want to at least want to learn. But like they saying right now, my kids are saying like the shit they going into school to, like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And my son, shit, 14, he be 15 this year. You know what I mean? Word, okay. But it's like it's that's crazy. That's crazy. Like we gotta figure out something. Like I said, if you can't do nothing for the babies, at least feed them. God damn. What's the name of them still over at Stanton Center? We Care Friends, Larry Griffin. I think I have Mr. Griffin's phone number. I have to check my phone and see. We might can do that though. I mean, the shit like we started the soup kitchen. Yeah, Kyrie be 15. He be 15 in October. Yeah, Tia. He be 15 in October. That's what I'm saying. And he's eating all my food, yo. And he got grown man feet, yo. And he don't work nowhere but on my damn nerves. Oh my God. Like, listen. It absolutely is sad, Kendall. I agree 100%. It is absolutely sad that these babies have to go through this. And it's like, that's why I said, man, we talk to some people and see, yo, we might be able to poly something out. Even if it's once a week or twice a week, we're gonna try to poly something out and see what we can do. You know what I mean? Figure out which areas, you know what I mean, could benefit from something like that. Because like I said, that's a lot. That's a lot. The kids already suffering enough. Like, and now if they say the lunch trash too. So like, is it food that like they don't want to eat, or they just not giving them enough? Because there's no reason that the food should still be good. Just everybody can't have it for free anymore. But like, so the food is trash. That's crazy. Look, hold on, watch this. Hey B, come. Where you at in the shower? Huh? Come here when you're done, yo. I'm gonna ask God. Tell me don't eat shit. That don't eat nothing. So he gonna tell me if the food was trash. He be wilding. But it's that's a lot, man. Like I said, again, feed them. If you can't get them to school on time, you can't make sure they got enough teachers, at least feed them some good fucking food. Give them something to look forward to going to school for. Come in. Hey, how is school lunch? Is it any good? Do you eat lunch at school?
Sometimes.
Like what?
Well, today was taco day.
Tacos in school?
Yeah.
Which I had yesterday, you remember?
We had some sort of pasta.
I'm Jay, eat that though, did you? All right, that's all I want to know. My man. Get a shower. Love you. Go ahead. The camera eat.
Yes, he did.
Both of y'all eat.
Yep.
All right, well, that's fine. All right. Close the door. My man, appreciate you. Right. He said he had tacos. They was all right. Damn. Damn, it died because, oh, you talking about the flu had him. Well, listen, that's wild. And then they, a couple of the schools in Baltimore, they sent the kids home because they didn't have enough food for lunch. So they let the kids who wanted to go home and get lunch. Like if they live close enough. I gotta find the article. That shit had me lunching. I was like, they sent the kids, they let the kids go home. They said, look, you don't like it, we gotta go home and get something. We ain't got nothing over there. Fuck it. Baltimore said, fuck them kids. Baltimore City schools really said, fuck them kids. That is terrible, yo. Excuse me for a second. It's a family show. So, wait a minute, what? They give her, they don't know that she has a peanut butter allergy? Hey, Jim Jim, yeah, it's a family show, Jim Jim. So I gotta, you know what I mean? It's a family show. Mikey said it's a family show, so I gotta put the stink face up. But anyway, that's crazy though, man. That's crazy that you gotta that they. Yeah, I am. Excuse me. This is a family show, Ashley. Mikey said this is a family show. So certain things take a small chronic break. Hey, we need some commercials. We need somebody to do some commercials. Listen, you send me a 30-second video. Whoever send me the wildest 30-second video, I'm gonna put it in the C commercial. Yo, if you do that shit and you record it and you send it to me, make sure you compress it and you send it to me, I'm gonna post that shit. I swear on everything. I got a little 30-second joint I can use for commercials. Yo, send me your wildest 30 seconds. I don't care. Don't be doing no fed shit. Excuse me. Don't be doing no fed shit though. You know what I mean? We're not saying that wow. You know what I mean? But shout out to, hell yeah. Hell yeah, yo. And if I can post that bitch up and post, he said, never mind. He said, never mind. Hey, yo. But look, man. So I guess they still trying to work out how to get Brittany Griner back. I think I saw something about that earlier. They still working on that. Y'all tell me. Hey, yo. Hey, Ashley. Stop, yo. Not doing that with you. I'm posting this shit. Because if it's a motherfucker that know what you talking about as far as these videos, yo. He don't have a big nose, yo. Like he making like a face like something stink. That's my stink face emoji. Look, there he go. Hey, yo. Yo, wildin', yo. What you at? He ready to inbox you, ask you like, hey, yo, don't act dumb. He ready to inbox you and be like, yo, don't act dumb. Don't do no dumb shit. Watch. You ready to get a message. Inbox ready to be on fire. Sorry, I had to take a small break. Again, it's a family show. So, you know what I mean? This say him is. Hey, yo. Hey, listen, right? Nothing. Ain't nobody posting no videos, man. See? Black people. This what happened when we have Thursday. This what happened when we do Thursday shows. It's a family show, my man. You know what I mean? Yo, we did a pool. We just did the Bars Over Bricks pool party invasion. You know what I mean? It was me, a couple other people that might be on this broadcast with me, and our tent was fucking ignorant. When I tell you that it looked like a fucking cloud was under the tent, it was live, yo. And listen, yo, I ain't never seen so many niggas ask for a glizzy on the low. Hey, yo, yeah, Ginger, it was live. We was on fire over that. It was crazy. But listen, listen, fellas. These niggas was asking for glizzies on the DL. I gotta show y'all. This one nigga walked by right with his plate, and he was like, "Yo." He walked by real quick with his soft voice. And he's like, "Yo, big dog, let me get one of them, yo." And then turned around and put the plate behind him next to the grill, so I could hand him. I was like, "Yo, that's the most paused shit ever." I said, "Yo, you asked for a glizzy and then turned around." I was like, "Yo, you can grab your own, yo." I ain't never seen so many grown ass men scared to ask for a hot dog, yo. But yo, it was these two chicks, yo. Listen, right? It was these two chicks that was sitting over there, right? And I don't know, Kendall. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who started it. I really don't. I mean, it started off as a joke. Yo, listen, I'm trying to tell them, yo, we was live out that bitch. It was off chain. I'm trying to tell you, I was on the grill. Yeah, they brought me out on the grill. Yo, I ain't never like, but look though, right? The dudes would walk over and ask for hot dogs, yo. And it was these two chicks, and they were sitting over there talking about. She was like, "Oh, girl, look, 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 look." Facts. That's big facts. I said that, yo. I said, what's more pause? A dude eating a glizzy or a dude filming a dude eat a glizzy? What's more pause? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if I'm eating a hot dog, I'm eating a hot dog, nigga. I'm eating a glizzy. Fucking call it whatever fuck you want. Don't say no shit that's gonna have you scared to hang around me. How about that? You know what I mean? Like, y'all see, yeah, talk all that shit you want. That shit don't mean nothing. But don't say no shit that's gonna have you like, yo, see Alan tripping, yo. Yeah, no, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? But listen, I've never seen so many some battle rappers that eat glizzies too. I'm gonna sell that information to your opponent. Watch. Yo, and yo, no. Facts. Fact. Listen, Ice, I'm a grown ass man, bro. I'm gonna eat a motherfucking hot dog, yo. I like thought it, yo. I'm trying to tell you. I like thought it. Like I say, you can say whatever you want. Just don't say no shit that's gonna have you nervous to hang around me. You know what I mean? But anyway, like yeah, yo, like these dudes was walking up like and was turning around like, but these girls was lunching off him though. This one dude walked up, the girl was like, I bet you he get two of them. That nigga walked up and was like, yo, put two of them on this roll. Yo, this girl was like, he got a double Glock glizzy. Listen, when she said that motherfucker had a double Glock glizzy, I burnt up my fucking cup I was drinking water out of, standing over the grill because I was laughing and burnt a fucking hole in the bottom of the cup. Shit had me crying. I have never in my life. Somebody said everybody like a dog in their mouth. Hey yo, listen. When she said he had a double Glock glizzy, hey yo, a double Glock glizzy. Listen, listen, hey Jim, listen. I burnt my cup up over that bitch, yo. I was laughing so hard. She was like, oh, he got a double Glock glizzy. Listen, listen. Very few times in life I have laughed to the point that my rib cage was hurting. I was laughing. So imagine hearing it. Imagine hearing it. Listen, yo, I cried. But yeah, the joint was fire. The pool party was fire. We had fun. I enjoyed myself. I was pissed off because I had cook. I ain't planning on cooking, but y'all know how that go. D, that's my sis. I do anything. Help, you know what I mean? Whatever. That's the team. B.O.B. And I'll never switch sides already. But it was live though. You know what I mean? And like, yo, if you never, like, I know some of y'all probably seen battle rap, whatever. You never really seen an event, yo, y'all gotta come out, man. Cause I'm one of the, one of the co-owners of Bars Over Bricks. You know what I'm saying? And we had events, down Legion for like that in a year and a half. Few people popped up, you know what I mean, and supported, and I appreciate y'all. But I really think a lot of y'all would enjoy yourself if you show up to one of them events. You know what I mean? You would have fun. And just get to hear niggas talk shit. Like, it's fire. Trust me. But, again, yeah, yo. Double Glock glizzy, bro. Shit had me crying. Shit had me crying. I told them they had to move away from me. I'm trying to tell you. I told them y'all got to move away from me. Because I'd be damned if I'm going to break my rib cage over here laughing at y'all. That shit. She said, oh, he got a double Glock. And the way she said it was what really made this shit funny. Oh, he got a double Glock glizzy. Listen. Then dudes is walking over. She was like, he gonna get one and then come back and get another one. Motherfucker came, got one. Sure enough, like 10 minutes later, came back and got two of them. Yo, these two chicks was lunching. Yeah, two of them. Hey, Kendall, your boy said, I need to, when they said that shit, I lost all religion at that moment. I cried. I cried, and I cried some more. Yo, I'm not, yo. Like, I swear that shit had me crying, my nigga. That was the funniest shit I heard. And like I said, I was already, because I really didn't want to cook, but I was going to cook. You know what I mean? Like, but I didn't feel like it because I didn't, you know what I mean? But when they said that, yo, I was like, I'm glad I came over here and did this shit. I'm trying to tell you, yo, that was the funniest shit ever. And now, like, when I be, yo, that's the funniest shit ever. But anyway, yeah, like, I don't know who started that shit, though. For real, yo. Because, like, for me, at the end of the day, it's a fucking hot dog, yo. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't really that serious. But people, and a lot of times, it's not. that serious. It's more or less taken as a joke when people say it. You know what I mean? Y'all hear me and Mikey talk about that shit all the time and joke about it. But at the end of the day, motherfucker, I just had on my birthday. I cooked on the grill. I cooked motherfucking glizzy. I ate a motherfucking glizzy. You know what I mean? Maybe we shouldn't call them glizzies. Maybe that's what it is, yo. Maybe calling them glizzies is what makes it seem like it's weird. We should just call them hot dogs. Motherfuckers say, I don't give a fuck, I eat brats. So, like, at the end of the day, what you eat is what you eat, right? Like, don't nobody really care about that shit. Grown men do see things that way, Sam. They try to act like they don't. Like I said, say what you want. Don't say no shit that's gonna have you scared leave out the house. I didn't know the name came from females. That's wild. I didn't know that. That's wild right there. Somebody said they already put a Nathan's in the air fryer. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. And I was mad because I'm mad. I was lunching because even though they were saying whatever, the dudes were still eating them joints. Like, yo, them hot dogs went so motherfucking, and it wasn't just dudes eating. It was because there was more women there than dudes at the party. But it was a lot. I mean, like they went fast. You know what I mean? At one point, I think somebody came back and was asking me. I was like, they're gone. I couldn't even make the burgers. I was making them joints so fast trying to get them done. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's all on how you joke with your peoples and how you have fun. Like I said, we joke about that shit all the time. Shit, the 4th of July, Kendall, we was at Mikey. What was I joking with Mikey about? About the damn hot dog. So it's all good. At the end of the day, like I said, if it's something you offended by, if somebody say something, just make that known. Like, yo, I don't want to joke like that, yo. Respect. You know what I mean? I got you. But at the end of the day, it's just jokes. It's just some funny shit to say. But yeah. Hey, yo, y'all, this joint wildin'. I'm glad it don't show y'all how y'all replying and what you replying to on the stream, yo. Y'all off the chain, yo. Y'all should have jumped on this bitch with me. Pause. Forgot to jump on. You should have joined the conversation with me. See, there y'all go. Wildin'. But what else happened, yo? Like, y'all talk to me. We got like half hour left. I'm guessing my Rolly. I'm guessing he might still be working right now. I'm saying I would have been banned. You would have been banned from where? The party? No, you wouldn't have been banned from the party. We was having a good motherfucking time. Oh, just said I would have been banned. Hey, yo. We had a good ass time in that joint, though. I can't front. So, praying for Anne Arundel County Schools for the babies. Oh, you talking about on the live? Yeah. Y'all, it's whole page shut down for 30 days from the family show. It's the family show. That's what they say. That's what Mikey said. Mikey said it's a family show. Then I sent them the joint. Did he text me? Hold on. Oh, well, I'm on here. She probably not. They not watching because they on vacation. Just send a shout out to my Aunt Judy, my Uncle James. 38 years of wedded bliss. Yo, they've been together since they was in the 3rd grade. My aunt and uncle been together since they was in the 3rd grade. Boyfriend and girlfriend in the 3rd grade. And they still married to this day. That's some beautiful shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to my Aunt Judy, my Uncle James Lindsay. Love y'all. I know they ain't watching, but If one of my cousins watching, they'll probably tell them. Matter of fact, yes, absolutely. Definition. Old school. That's old school black love right there. I'm trying to tell you. I've never seen them argue. You know what I mean? Like love. That's love. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of shit I'm shooting for. Me and Cameron have been together 16 years, married for 12. I want 38 though. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They absolutely do. That's the kind of shit I want to have, yo. Why not? And listen, right? All right, because this is something I've been talking to some. Hey, Sam, listen, man, listen. That's wild, right? It's the nature, man. Nah, I don't watch that show. I heard about it though. Hey, man, listen. I this is what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to start a movement, right? I want to start this movement, right? And y'all can help me. You know what I mean? I want us to show black love. I want to start a black love gang. You know what I mean? I want to start a black love gang. And me and Eva Tierra, like, I gotta watch movies and shit. Cause if not, after like 2 or 3, I give a camera be pissed. I give a show like 5, 6 minutes, then I'll be on my phone and she be mad. She be mad. I gotta stop doing that shit too, man. I gotta stop doing that shit too. And I'm gonna tell y'all something I learned about communicating with my wife. Body language. Body language. You know what I mean? Like I had to learn that. That body language is very important when you're communicating with your spouse. Look, and look, what I just said. Big Mama texting me now. Uh-huh. I'm coming back. Hold on. All right, but yeah, okay. I'm trying to start. You say, yes, you can, yo. Listen, man. Yes, God damn it, love. I said love, black love. It's not about yo. My shit be yo. My shit be bad sometimes, bro. Like I can't even front. Like I would be lying if I said it. Like my shit be bad sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. Like this is that's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying, Ashley. Like when I'm saying black love gang, it don't matter if you're married. It don't matter if you're married. It don't matter if you're dating. It don't matter if you're in a relationship. It don't matter if you're single. It don't matter. What I want us to do is start spreading this motherfucking love, yo, and showing our kids and everybody that we can love each other, yo, because TV showing us that all we do is fuck and 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 switch. You know what I mean? Switch partners like it's nothing. Like, yo, this nigga here. Hey, yo, I'm posting this shit, Joe. Hold up, yo. Yo. I'm gonna interview you, yo. You can't use no names. Hey, yo, I'm gonna do a side nigga episode, yo. No, I absolutely am, Ashley. We gonna do a side nigga episode, yo. I gotta let the ignorant like that just be the one night it ain't a fucking family show. Fuck it. That be the one night it ain't a family show. We doing that shit, Jim Jim. Chronicles of a Side Nigga. Yes. Yes, my nigga. Yes. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Yes. You bullshit now. Nah. That needs to happen. I will give you listen, I will give you a 2-minute segment once a month to come on here and talk some side nigga shit, yo. I swear. And I'm saying it live. This shit is live. So I can't say I didn't mean what I'm saying. I'm dead ass saying once a month, you go jump in this motherfucker, yo. You say this is let me talk. You see the name of it. You see the name. You just can't mention no names. That's all, yo. I swear, yo. But yes, I think we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna rap about that. We're gonna rap about that. I'm dead ass about serious about that, yo. That's gonna be luncheon. We gotta do that shit. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. But anyway, yeah. Like I said, we I want us to continue showing love. You know what I mean? Not only to each other, but ourselves. Like y'all said, Ashley, Tiara, absolutely. Showing love to ourselves. You know what I mean? You can't love somebody else if you can't love yourself first. You know what I mean? So that's the first part of it. You know what I mean? Self-love. But we black. And I'm calling it black love. You want to call it black self-love? Whatever, as long as you put the black in front of it. We starting the black love game. And I want people to see. You know what I mean? Because I know, like, one thing for the past month or so, one thing me and Kamala have been doing more is, and that's what it is. And that's something that, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's you building you, Tierra. You know what I mean? That's self-love, though. Like, so many people, let's say people that trying to heal or being whatever or putting up walls. And like sometimes walls have to be put up until you realize what you need to do to break them down. You know what I mean? Because you can have a motherfucker try to break them walls down forever, but until you're ready for the walls to come down, it's not going to happen. So I completely agree with and understand what you're talking about. You know what I mean? That's what's up. I don't smoke cigarettes no more. I really don't drink like that. The last time I drank was my birthday. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't really drink liquor like that neither. I had stopped that heavy for a minute. I don't even use blunts no more. You know what I mean? No type of tobacco. Yeah, hell yeah. I feel better. It'd be a year, September 17th, 16 days. I'll have a year, no cigarettes, none. And I did that shit. I put the cigarette out on September 17th. I was standing outside my job, smoking a Newport 100. I took 3 puffs off of it and looked at it and said, I don't even know why I'm smoking these shits no more. I threw that bitch on the ground and walked away. Now, I did smoke CBD cigarettes for like a month, but I don't even smoke them no more either. Real shit. And the CBD cigarettes was hemp. There was no tobacco in it. They were strictly hemp. And I don't smoke them no more. And Kamala quit 5 days after me. So Kamala will have a year on the 22nd of September. No cigarettes, both of us. And that shit was easier than I thought it would be. I'm proud of my motherfucker. So, you know what I mean? A whole year. And I ain't looked back since. people be like, yo, you stand around and smoke. I don't want to smoke a cigarette. So I can stand around somebody that's smoking a cigarette. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, listen, I can dig it, man. Hey, you got to do that. You got to, that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? Like you said, you on a journey. Like, we got to stop. Like, one thing that we do, or some, I ain't going to say we, I'm just going to say some people tend to do, is try to go on the same journey another person goes on to reach a goal because they see another person reach that goal and they want to reach the goal the same way, and you don't know what that person had to go through to break that tape. You know what I mean? You don't know what a person had to deal with and come to grips with in order to get to that finish line that they got to. So I always tell people, like, the things you decide to do for yourself, like, it's okay. It like it's okay that sometimes you're the only one that you're able to help or take care of. It's okay. That's okay. Don't let a motherfucker tell you that it's not. That's some bullshit. It is okay that sometimes you're the only person that you took care of that day. And I'm not talking about parents with kids because I know damn well parents with kids, your kids gonna. I'm talking about anything outside of your normalcy. What's not okay with you? What's not okay, Jim Jim? What you talking about? What, saying no or taking care of yourself sometimes and not nobody else? Like, that's some real shit. Listen, just let me talk, man. You can say what you guys say. You know what I mean? And but nah, like, you gotta be able to, man. Like, you gotta be able to say, you know what? Nah, I ain't answering my phone. I get that. I get that. You know what I mean? Absolutely. If you my people and you got an issue going on, I'm gonna help. Listen, that's yo, and that's what makes you a stand up nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I respect that. Absolutely. If you my people and you my mans and I rock with you, yes, absolutely. But it's not about saying no to everything, yo. It's about when you just need some time to you, yo. Whether it's 20 minutes, whether it's 2 hours, whether it's 2 days, you have to be able to have a moment where you can talk and figure out what's up with you. You have to be able to give yourself that. Like I said, it don't have to be a whole day. It don't even have to be a whole hour, but it has to be a moment. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it has to be a moment where you can just sit still and not listen to nobody else but yourself. You have to be able to find that time because if you don't, you're going to find that time and you're probably not going to find that time in a healthy way. That's what I mean about this black love shit. Encouraging that self love. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why lately I've been posting, you know what I mean? Just like the shit about smiling, yo. Like, 48 hours ago, yo, I was fucking pissed. And I mean pissed, like angry. I like angry. I did not think that by today that shit would be over and I would be past it and I would have a weight lifted off my shoulders that I've never had lifted off of my shoulders in my life. Listen, I got a gym, and that shit has given me so much more outlook. And yo, like I post it because that's real shit, and that's how I feel. Like I'm not posting that shit for likes. I'm not. That's how I feel. I love. Listen, listen. I love C motherfucking Allen. I love him. You hear me? And every day after I do what I got to do to get ready for work, I look in the mirror and I say, my nigga, and I get on about my day. What I'm telling you is this: if you can't look at yourself and be proud and smile, you got to be able to take some time to figure out how to do that for yourself. You got to be. And I ain't a doctor. I ain't a psychiatrist. I'm just a nigga. Facts. Absolutely facts, Kendall. And that's what this black love shit is about. This black love shit is about loving yourself. You have to. You cannot love anyone else unless you know that you love yourself first. You know what I mean? And that's what this shit about. But like we gotta start doing that for ourselves. Too many times we get caught up in being busy and we get caught up in this and we get caught up in paying bills and going to work and paying bills, taking care of the kids, and paying bills and going to work and going to work and paying bills, taking care of the kids, taking care of the kids, taking care of the kids, then going back to work. Then you got to go back to work because you got to go pay more bills. And you got to make sure you pay these bills so that way you can still make sure you can get to work. And then some people don't have two people in the house. Some women out here don't have a man to take the trash out and do the other little shit that a man's supposed to do. Some men don't have a woman in the house that can do the daughter's hair and braid the hair and get her ready for school and teach her things that she needs to know about being a girl or having a little boy in the house. And they got to add all that shit in along with working and paying the bills and taking care of the kids. When do you stop and say, wait the fucking minute? I got to sit down. I got to take a time out. I got to give myself a second. You have to want to give yourself at least 1 second of thought, because that 1 second of thought about yourself is going to turn into 2 seconds. And that 2 seconds is going to turn into 3. And before you know it, you have sat for a whole 5 minutes or so and just thought about you and what you need to do or want to do for yourself. And that's the bad part, Kendall. That's the part right there that I wish I could help the whole fucking world with. Being able to just stop everything and say, I need 5 minutes to myself to be able to continue this. Because like I said, if you start with a certain time, then you're going to want to do it. You're going to be like, you know what? I need 10 this time. You know what? I need an hour this time. You know what? I need a half day. I'm taking a half day off work. The kids at school. I'm leaving work. I'm going to go get some fucking ice cream or get some tacos or some shit. And I'm going to sit and I'm going to fucking smile. And I ain't going to answer no phone if it's not an emergency or one of my children or my family members are dying. And you know what I mean? And I'm going to take this time for me. And I'm going to give this time to me. And I'm going to love me. That's some fire shit, yo. And like I said, I'm not a guru of this shit. I'm just a person that's telling y'all some shit that I've been doing. For real, for real. She said, my phone died. But yeah, yo. Nah, we wasn't. Yeah, that's true, Kendall. But it don't have to be that way. And now we as adults learn that. Remember we was talking about it? Was we talking about it at the cookout? I think wherever I was, we was talking about it. And it was like, yo, nah, like we gotta reprogram some of that shit. Some of the shit that we do is because that's just what we've always seen and what we was always taught. But we gotta reprogram that shit. You know what I mean? And like I said, sometimes it just starts with 5 minutes. It just starts with 5 minutes sometimes. And you can figure out everything else after that. We taught to keep up with everything else except for loving ourselves. Facts. Big program facts. Yes. Yes. That's why we need that time. We need that 5 minutes to ourselves. Hey, listen, it ain't even class. We talking right now. I'm like I said, we just I'm just a dude that's sitting there we talking about self-love. And I'm hoping that anybody that got something else to say, what do you do? Like, okay, Tierra, we got some time left. We got probably maybe 20 minutes or so left. What is something that you do that you consider self-care? You too, Kendall. Whoever's watching, I see it's 4 people watching. I can't really see who's watching with me. But what do you do that would be considered a form of self-care for yourself? Whether it's every day or once a week or once a day or once a month. What's one thing you do? Go to the nail salon. Okay, word. Absolutely. Very big form of self-care. Nail salon. And you get to look good. I can dig it. What else? I guess for me, it would be the barbershop. Ah, facts. I've been heavy on this right here, Tierra. I've been heavy on this right here. I really have. All day. All day. Nah. Some shit come to me that seems like it's gonna be a problem. Nah, see, this don't have to be a problem unless you want it to be, dog. You got control of this. This is easy to deal with. Yeah, yo, all the time. And that's what it is, Ashley. I agree. That's dope. Kendall, that's what who paid though? Did you go Dutch? You know what I mean? Nah, but that's fire though. Yeah, absolutely, Kendall. Go on a trip by yourself. Absolutely. Tierra, this is one of the biggest things that I've had to learn. I swear, for me, it's interaction and how I deal with it. So like I said, I learned that sometimes my communication gets messed up because my body language may give off something else. So I get that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kendall, yes. Listen, listen, listen. Guess what? What you say, Ashley shopping? That's what it is. She said shopping always worked for me. It's very therapeutic until you check your account after. Facts. That's big facts. But that's a form of self-care. You're doing something to say, you know what? I'm happy with myself. And that shit feels awesome. I'm sure it does. That shit feels awesome. Because it does for me. You know what I mean? Like I said, go to the barbershop, sit around, talk shit. That's a form of self-care with me. That's what's up, Tierra. Respect. Respect and salute to you. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Um, for me, yeah. Like I said, like I had an issue that I was dealing with on my job. And that shit had me to a point where I wanted to do some wild shit. I had to sit and think about it, and I was wrong. Even though I didn't do anything wrong, I was wrong. I had to understand that I was allowing energy to fuck up my energy, and I didn't have to. I had to realize that I had to take accountability for the energy that I allowed to make me angry or piss me off. I had to take accountability for it. Because I like to think that I'm one of the most laid back people that you want to meet, that you want to talk to, that you want to get to know. And I saw myself being somebody that I wasn't at all. Like the hostility, that shit, I was bringing it home. I was bringing it home. And I was allowing it to affect me in a place that it shouldn't have. That shit should have been left at the door when I left work. And for some reason I couldn't. And I really had to think about it. And I said, yo, when you really sit back and think about the things that happen to have you feeling this way, yeah, absolutely. You got to leave work shit at work. But I was bringing that shit home. And my whole demeanor, my attitude, everything was wild, yo. I was fucking up bad, for real. You know what I mean? And I mean, luckily I had an understanding wife. It is actually, it is. But luckily I had an understanding wife that was like, hold up, you ain't gonna bring this shit here. Like, we ain't doing this dumb shit, Calvin. You know what I mean? Like, you need to figure out why the fuck you still so angry and you not even on the fucking clock, for one. And when she said that shit, it was, Tierra. It was, yo. It was. And as much as I know, and I know a lot about transference of energy, like I read about it, I learned about it, and I still allowed that shit to happen because I wanted somebody to see that I was right in what I was saying and that I was right in what I was feeling. And it happened. It happened. Somebody else saw what was frustrating me and what was bothering me and what I was dealing with. And they said, hey, that's not right. Then another person saw and said, yeah, that's not right. Then another person saw and said, yeah, that is kind of fun. So once that happened, I realized, like, yo, it's no need for you to be angry anymore. People understand and they see it and they believe it and they get it now. Since then, I've just been gravy, man. Like I said, I've been gravy. I've been gravy. And like I said, 48 hours ago, I thought I was in some other shit. And today, this morning when I woke up, I felt like it was a new, like just something was fresh. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. You know how you wake up and you have this feeling like, God damn, I just feel like Like a weight lifted off my shoulders. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's a word for it, but that's what it was. Absolutely, Tiara. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I had to talk to a coworker yesterday. Now, the the coordinator, yes, that's what it was, Ashley. Absolutely. Relief. And it was so much relief that I couldn't explain it, if that makes sense. Like I'm not a religious man. Hey yo, hey yo, look at this shit right here. The challenge never changes. Our view of the challenge has to change. Hey Tiara, I need you to go and post that and tag or post that on my wall, please. Listen, do y'all see what that shit say right there? Yo, I'm gonna leave that up there for the rest of the night. The challenge never changes. Our view of the challenge has to change. Perspective. That motherfucking perspective, boy. And that statement just provided that, Tiara. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because that's something that we don't look at a lot. Perspective. You know what I mean? That's some serious shit right there. I said, I'm leaving that shit up there for the rest of the night. That's some powerful shit. But for the most part, now everything at work worked out. The situation is no longer. Um, the entity that was causing the situation no longer has the power to keep it going. And I feel relief. Me and my wife came to like a real understanding. We came to a real understanding about our marriage and about us and about how we talk to each other. Um, that's some powerful shit, yo. That's some powerful shit. And that made me realize that, like Sierra so eloquently stated, the challenge never changes. Our view of the challenge has to change. The challenge never changes. Our view of the challenge has to change. That is some very strong, powerful shit, yo. And that, Tierra, like I said, I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for that very much so. I guess my guy couldn't make it, man. He must still be working, man. Shout out to my bro, Mikey Somerville. You know what I mean? Um, like, yo, for real, we were. This was over a year ago, and because today makes a year since the first joint. Today make a year. No, 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 not today, not today. The 6th, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday will make a year that Let Me Talk, the podcast, has been going. Now, y'all been rocking with us. You know what I mean? And we have had some wild ass shit. I mean, the first week, shit was crazy, crazy lit. We was lit that first week. You know what I mean? Thank you, thank you. We was lit that first week, but on the 6th of September will be a mix of year since the show started. And my road dog, my ace, my homeboy, my brother from another, you know what I mean? He was like, yo, if we're gonna do it, we gotta name it Let Me Talk. And when he told me why, I was like, that's fire. But like I said, also when I explained it to him, like I want to be able to have a conversation and just talk. Because I feel like my dad always told me anything can be settled with a conversation. Even if you agree to disagree, you can get up and walk away from that conversation, knowing that you said everything you needed to. And you don't have to raise your voice. You don't have to cuss. You don't have to disrespect anybody. You can say everything you need to say, and you can get up and walk away and be happy that you expressed yourself. And that's something that's just always stuck with me. So the name, you know what I mean? Mike, he said he watched podcasts and he saw where people always kept getting cut off, kept getting cut off, kept getting cut off. And in a conversation, you can't really have a conversation with a person unless you're allowing that person to express everything that they need to. And then you can get an understanding from that and respond. You know what I mean? But again, I thank y'all that's been rocking with us all this time. We got a lot of more good episodes coming up. This 2022 gonna be a wild year. September 9th, it was changed because on the 4th, down in Nice Epiphius, Prosperity Band is playing, and I believe the event is to help raise funds for a college student. And I'm gonna always let y'all talk, Ashley. Like I told you, I'm gonna always let y'all talk. We're gonna always talk. And I'm gonna always have the platform when you got some shit you want to talk about. And we have talked about a lot of things. I mean, we have talked about a lot of things. We have had people on here that I never thought I would ever have conversations with about topics. And we did it. Like the one, if I had to say, if I had to pick one that was really, really one of my favorites, it would have to be the mental health one with my homegirl Terry Hill. Another favorite would have to be the heart health one with Dr. B, Dr. Valeriani B. Because those are subjects that are close to us. You know what I mean? Especially me as a black man. Working on getting another doctor on here to talk about cancer and colon cancer for men. By the time we're really ready to do the next real big brothers health check-in, um, the brothers check-in is another one. I've been glad to do and happy to do. It's been dope as shit. Um, but for the most part, the best part of it, honestly, and this is no cat or whatever, Mike, you'd be lucky if you hear me say that. This is no cat. The best part of this has been y'all joining us every week. Because y'all can scroll by and be like, these niggas, I'm not looking at this shit. And y'all don't. For some reason, y'all say, I'm going to stop and I'm gonna talk with them. We're going to have some fun. And yes, Ashley, we have had some sirs, especially with you, yo. You wild in the motherfucker, yo. Ashley wild in the motherfucker, yo. We done had some of the best motherfucking conversations, though. And she been a part of them bitches that we be wild. She was on for the nursing joint. Her and Riri. Tarika. Oh, Tarika was in. The single mother's joint was another one that was close to my heart. That definitely was a fire one. The Black Fathers episode. And I'm also planning on doing a year-end health joint. And I'm going to have Dr. B. I'm going to try to have Dr. B, Terry, and the look. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I still get talked to about that one. Legendary episode. Yeah. But all in all, we have had some dope ass fucking conversations. And like I said, the best part about it is y'all being a part of it with us. I appreciate y'all as always. I don't know how much further it's gonna go, but I'm gonna keep going. And hopefully my road dog keep going. And hopefully y'all keep going with us too. You know what I mean? For the most part, thank y'all. Gratitude. I gotta get some shirts or something, man. I gotta get y'all some comment gang shirts or something. I'm still trying to find some sisters for the sister check-in. We did the brothers check-in. A lot of y'all was like, when is you gonna do one? When is you gonna do one for the sisters? When is you gonna have a sisters check-in? When can we check in? So y'all let me know. Ashley said she with it. A couple other people said they with it. We want to do a sisters check-in. I just want y'all to join and talk some shit. Like y'all see us do. I want y'all to just join us and talk some shit, man. And have some fun. And say whatever the fuck you want. You want to talk about the shit you frustrated with? You want to talk about the shit that niggas do to piss you off? Come on, let's have some fun with it. But like I was saying, the 4th of September, before I go, because I want to hype this. And we shared it on the group page too. I'm gonna share it again some more. Prosperity Band, y'all know Mikey Man is Prosperity Band. Prosperity Band is doing a show at Nice Epiphius. Okay. But Mikey is the band that he manages. Prosperity Band will be doing a show at Nice Epiphius in Edgewater. The tickets, I believe, were $44 at one point, but some kind of way they were able to get them knocked down. The tickets are $30, but the cost of the ticket is a benefit. Somebody will benefit from it. From my understanding, a student will benefit with college funds and college tuition from the ticket sales. So again, it's $30. You know what I mean? It's a good cause. It's the night before Labor Day, so ain't nobody got work Monday. I talked to Big Mama. She said she was interested in going. So I think me and her gonna go. You know what I mean? And of course, support Prosperity, support my homeboy. But I think we're gonna go to that. And you know, support. That's what it's about. It's black love shit. You know what I mean? It's black love gang shit. I'm gonna be getting back to y'all about it some more. Maybe start a group page, start a public group page called the Black Love Gang. And I need some administrators. I would need a couple of administrators, just to make sure that you know we invite people, and we want people to be single, whether you're single, in relationships, married, whatever. Black Love Gang 2022. You hear me? But again, I'm ready to roll out. As always, y'all are fire. And I thank y'all for everything. And I'm gonna holler at y'all. This has been Let Me Talk. Your boy C. Allen. Signing out. Y'all be easy.